What's going on, guys? Veve Vision back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about how the drop went today. We're going to be talking about the Disney drop tomorrow. We're going to be talking about our drop strategy. We're going to be talking about what we think about the whole thing. So let's get into the video.
Disclaimer: we are not professionals. We are not financial advisors. This is not financial advice. Do your own due diligence and enjoy the video.
Let's go.
Oh, me homies.
All right. To start off, we got to start with this drop. One of the best drops they've put out so far. If you guys aren't into Veve, now's the time to hop on. Their platform is really great. The app functions super well. Okay. Everything is optimally functioning right now. And yeah, they can support the entire user base that they like advertise to. So definitely a good time to hop on, especially if you want to spend like 2 hours of your life just waiting on a loading screen. It's a really good experience. So I'd love to hear how your guys' experience today went, because
some of you guys got pretty lucky. The ones that,
yeah.
Okay, if you guys didn't know, for some reason you guys didn't know, the app did not work today like at all, and everybody couldn't log in, and the people that did ended up getting like 3-4 of these collectibles that should have been sold out like to one person. Like at it, like there's no way somebody was going to get 2 of these unless maybe they got lucky on a rebound. But
yeah, so
these were going to sell out instantly, and people got like 3 or 4. Shout out to Brendan, because he got 3 skateboards. So lucky. Man's is so lucky. All right. So we had to do a little cut in the video because we were just doing a little rant about Veve, and that's going to be pushed after we go over the drop and after we go over a couple of news things first. So yeah, just if you want to stay for the rant, stay for the rant. But I mean, we at the end of the day, we're loving Veve still.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, they do need to fix some things, but yeah. So we're pushing that to the back. And right now we're going to get into some news. So
yes, sir.
We're on Andre Jick's Twitter. He's been tweeting a lot about Veve. I didn't realize until today, but I didn't realize he pinned the comment. I didn't realize he like scroll down a little bit, show him what he bought. He bought the secret rare.
Yes, sir. I wonder.
I think he posted before that too.
Probably. But he's going.
Oh, okay. This was actually a big one too. You see in that picture right there? I saw Logan came out with this card in Miami. He's with Logan Paul.
Wait, Andre Jick is?
Yep. Because they're at like a Pokemon thing.
Oh.
And at like, do you really think that they didn't talk about Veve once?
No, they definitely did.
They definitely did.
I don't like how much of an influence Logan Paul has on the market, because it seems like he has way too much influence on things. But bruh, man's been popping off here.
For real. All right. You want to get into the drops?
Yes, sir. Oh, future drops?
The drop tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. What else? Oh, yeah. He did post like when the issues were going, but that we get into that in the rant. So
yeah.
Here we've got the drop tomorrow.
Let's go, Elsa.
Yeah, let's go.
I think Elsa actually looks really detailed.
Yeah, it does look really nice. I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about all these, but
a little messed up from the drop today. We're just hoping the drop goes smooth tomorrow. We'll be better.
Yeah,
put some bandages on it.
That's honestly like all I care about now. Even if I like miss this tomorrow and the app like works right, I'll be satisfied. Yeah, so
same. I just want it to let me log in without like crashing, and that's what will make me happy too, because can't get another crash. Cannot get another crash.
Yeah, that was not fun. I like this hat a lot more than I did originally.
Same.
Especially if you can wear it, that's like perfect. But I'm wondering if they'll make it that way.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think about these compared to like the skateboard and compared to?
I honestly thought the skateboard looked a lot better on the app than it did in the pictures. But I don't know. In terms of Disney fans, depending on how many new Disney fans we got, this is definitely about to be more demanded than the skateboard.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And this compared to the skateboard, I think will look better just because it looks a lot more detailed.
Yeah. What about that compared to the Homer though?
I don't know. The Homer honestly didn't look great in my opinion. The outline, like the edges looked not good. Like they did
Yeah.
not fit. As I saw pictures in AR and it was not like blending in the background very well. Like it looked super like jagged and you could obviously tell like it wasn't. I don't know. Usually when you post some of the things in AR, it looks like it is like in real life kind of because it's like it fits
Oh
in that
yeah.
well. But the borders on the Homer Simpson and the Bart one just looked super obvious and it made it like just stand out and look really
Yeah.
fake.
That also could have just been how the person took the picture though.
Yeah, it
Because
definitely
like,
could be.
yeah.
But
Uh
based on what I saw, I think this looks more detailed. But I
yeah,
do
this
still really like the Homer Bart.
yeah, I like the Homer and Bart a lot too. This one definitely looks like this one looks more like a statue than the Homer and Bart, I feel like.
Yeah. I wish they made them rotating so
Yeah.
bad. They
I
need to
on
do
it.
more of that, like the reverse Givenchy logo.
Yeah. I feel like these are gonna be rotating in the next like few months. Like
Yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
like even if they do it like after like the week or something, they say like these are all animated because they can animate these super easily.
Yeah,
Because they
for
basically
sh-
have that already happening in the showroom is literally they just spin.
yeah.
Like it would
All
be
they got to
perfect.
do is keep the base like still, or
Yeah.
even not still. Just make it like it does when you
Yeah.
preview it. But yeah, I like these overall. I'm hyped for it. I think I honestly think I'd hold if I got these just because like the Homer prices really weren't that good. Like in terms of reselling, not great. They're sitting better now, but originally Homer was reselling for under 60, which is
Yeah.
kind of crazy. But yeah,
Yeah, but I like because now we have like some prices to base these off of. So I'm thinking around 150 for this, and for the hat is probably gonna be around 350, 400, because that's what the prices are going for the other stuff.
yeah, I think it'll be like slightly lower than the Homer Bart. So
Yeah,
sounds
I thought the same thing, but after watching some people's videos, they're way more hyped for this.
for the
For
Elsa.
yeah, just
Seriously?
because yeah,
I did see some people saying like they thought this was the first real Disney drop since like The Simpsons is like Fox license. It's just on Disney Plus, but I'm interested to see how the like demand for this and the hat goes. I definitely see the hat like skyrocketing, but we'll
yeah.
see. Was there anything else you were?
So like are you picking up a Homer and Bart
I've
or
been looking at it and I know it'll go higher than like 190 in the future. It's just I don't have a lot of gems right now.
yeah,
And I don't know if I want to drop like 200 of them on that and then not be able to even try for a drop like later
yeah,
this week because I really want some of the decon ones. And if I don't have any gems left by that time, I'm gonna be real sad.
yeah,
So I don't know. I'm trying to decide, but I'm watching the floor price like creep up. So I might not, unless if it drops down to like 150, I'll hop in. But
yeah.
190, 200,
I
not
think
right
it's gonna
now.
hit like 150 because like when these next drop, I think there's gonna be a little sell off tomorrow before this drop because
Hmm.
people are gonna be trying to get the gems right before. Because some of these people that got these drops don't have the gems to like keep them because like usually somebody would get like one of these collectibles, but now people are getting like four and they used all their gems to get like four and they're
Yeah.
gonna have to sell them off at some point. But I don't know. I don't think it's gonna go much lower than 150 though. I feel like that's probably gonna be the floor.
Yeah. That's sounds about right. I think people like it more than the skateboard too, because the skateboard was at like 420, but it dropped as more mints were released. Whereas the BART is continuing to climb, even though there's double the number in the market that there was when I was looking at it earlier. Like earlier, it was like 60 climbing up to like 90, then it climbed up to like 100 and then 150. And that was with like 400 mints released. And now there's like almost just under 1,000. There's 998 on the market and it's sitting at 190, like pretty steady. So
Yeah.
It's tempting.
Yes, I like this. I like the set that dropped today, and I want to get the skateboard at some point. I'm just waiting because the day of the drop is probably not the best day to buy if you already if it already is up. So
yeah,
because I was trying to get the floor, but I couldn't. So I'm just gonna wait a few days and hope it comes down a little bit. And if it doesn't, then I don't know, because I mean I do like this drop a lot that happened today, and it's the first like Disney of the golden moments. So
yeah. I don't know. I think I might end up picking one up and just taking the L on the gems because, yeah, it is the very first. It's the very first Simpsons drop. That's hard. The floor, though. Drop more. Drop. Oh. I don't have enough to buy it. No, I need. All right. That's all I had.
All right. Now we're going to get into the rant. So if you guys don't want to hear the rant, then just click off the video. If you guys if you guys got some anger you got to let out and scream it out, then stay for the ending of it. And other than that, guys, we'll see you in the next clip.
Let's get into it. How'd it go for you? How was your experience today?
Well, I got a text from Hunter and he's like the app's not working. I was like, oh no. I like pulled it up, loading on my iPad, and it was not like working at all. So I would close it, open it back up. I'm signed out. And then I opened my phone, went on it, and I'm signed out on that too. I was like, oh no. So yeah, I just got signed out instantly. What about you?
What? It signed you out?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. But then I had to type in my username, my password, and then get the code sent to my email again. And then after I typed that in, it said like both of those failed. I was like, bruh.
Oh yeah. Today's drop was real yucky. I'm not super, I don't know. I'm real disappointed in general. Like, I don't even know what to say. I've been trying to think about what I was going to say all day, but I honestly just I'm just disappointed. It doesn't make sense why they would have all these big drops and then they literally can't support the new users that they're attracting with these brands and licenses and stuff. It just doesn't make sense. And the fact that they weren't prepared, I think says something. And so I don't know. I'm real sad. I believed in Veve. I lost a little faith today. Okay. A little bit of my Veve soul died. But yeah, I went to log in. I made the mistake of waiting until 3 minutes before because that usually works just fine for me in the past and every other drop. But yeah, today I should have known to hop on a little earlier, but I hopped on 3 minutes before, straight loading screen. I exited out, which I think did me dirty, but tried again. And even then I just waited on a loading screen for 30 minutes, 20 minutes after the drop, still on a loading screen. It was awful. Today's drop was awful.
Yeah. So. Some people said that they were waiting on the app for 30 minutes before drop and they still got signed out.
Yeah, I saw at least one person said they were on 20 minutes before, had a loading screen through the drop. So I don't know. That's just, I'm a little upset. And yeah, shout out to anybody who did manage to get this drop, because if you did, you probably scored multiples. I mean, a lot of people got 2 or more. I saw some people getting 7, 4, 8, just crazy numbers. So shout out to you if you won anything, because that's hype. But I don't know. I'm just upset with the current state of the app.
What do you think about because I mean, I've seen a lot today, especially in the Discord and just on Facebook, of everyone saying that they should make it 1 collectible per person. What do you think?
I don't even think that, but just make the app function. It didn't function today. It just pooped itself. I don't know. I think the 1 collectible per person thing is okay. I think that should be last resort or something, because if you can manage to score 2 by skill, then that works. But if you manage to score more than 1 because the app literally won't let other people try, I don't think that's the app's problem. That's not an issue with the people. So I don't know. I don't think that's the best solution to it. I think it's a solution, but I definitely think there's alternatives that could work a lot better. Yeah. And I don't know. It's just the app in general. Okay. The comic scrolling, has that been fixed? It's been what, a month and a half, 2 months since everybody's been complaining about that. I mean, I haven't even tried because I gave up on trying. But if you try to take a photo or like place things in your showroom, sometimes the app will just straight up crash. Okay. I don't
Yeah.
even use those functions anymore because it's so bad, bro. They need to fix it. Okay. Vivi, get more members on your team, bro.
Yeah.
I don't just like, there's so many things like, okay, my big thing is ease of use is where Vivi's gonna sell. Okay. Because they're looking to like, at least from my understanding, it seems like they're looking to like advertise or market themselves to the masses. Okay. Like the general population, the average dude. Okay. And nobody's going to use the app if it sucks and
Yeah.
it's not in the best state right now. And today really proved that it's not tip top condition that it should be when you're trying to drop licenses like Disney Plus and like the big Marvels drop and everything like that. It's just,
Yeah. I mean, I'm just like, I'm kind of nervous for tomorrow because if this app doesn't work tomorrow, people are going to be like pretty like done with it, I think. What do you
yeah,
think?
I'm already feeling like just giving up, not completely, but like
Yeah.
just I don't know. I'm fed like okay, yesterday or yeah, was it yesterday we had Marvel Mighties? I can't even remember. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Saturday. Yes. Okay, so we had Marvel Mighties, a bunch of issues with that drop, and they still green light this Disney drop like nothing happened. Yesterday, there were people who had there were so many error messages, the drop in general, even though people could actually press the button, which I didn't know that was a privilege we would like, I don't know, like be thankful for. But even if you could like press the buy now button, it would be a bunch of error messages, and then you would go through and it would randomly just like assign you some out of some of those purchases. And so some people ended up getting robbed and buying like 6 when they only wanted 1 maximum and stuff. And so there were so many issues with that drop, and they didn't decide to like, they didn't fix anything about that. And then I just there's a lot of issues I think need to be ironed out. And I haven't even done the math. I wanted to see like how much money they've made off the past drops, because if we just total like the money made off from the shop, selling out of the shop, okay, today was like 1.1 million, right? Something like
Yeah.
that. I
Yeah.
think the Marvel Mighties was like 2.4 million or something like that, or maybe 1.4. But they had those 2 drops. That's like 2 milli right there. You know, they made some bank off this, couple 100,000 minimum. Same with this, same with the stamps. So like, just where is all this money going? What's it going towards? That's what I'm confused about, because the app isn't getting better. Like,
And there's like no team members. So it's not like they're paying
yeah,
all these team members
yeah.
because
So where is this money going? Like, even if half or 75% is going to licenses, there's still a hefty chunk left over. What's it being used for? Because I want to believe in Vivi so bad. Like, I love this project and everything, love the vision, but just the current state and like the recent track record in terms of like fixing issues, it's just not there. And especially like, I think bro, just fixing the app is so important because that's what everything is through. Like,
yeah.
even if their quality is good and the app is, real bad, like I just, they need to fix the app. That's what I'm thinking. And if you wanted to move to these, but we keep getting these like, thank you for understanding, like we're having issues. And like, I understand it's really hard to do all this. I'm not saying I could do it better or anything like that, but it just like, we've had
The
so many of these like apology tweets, and it's like, just fix it. Okay. Even if you have to
yeah.
stop the Disney drops and push it off a month, I don't care. Just fix it so we don't have to deal with this.
Yeah. The main problem that they did is just why did they release it when they knew everybody was having problems? Like, why didn't they just postpone the drop?
It
Like
doesn't make
that's
sense.
yeah, that's like the biggest like what the moment.
Yeah. And then we'll get to another tweet, but yeah, first, thank you for your passion. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Today's drop sold out quickly as expected. Really? A lot of people ended up with like duplicates or more as expected, but it was not without issues. Yeah, that's for sure. Here's what happened. One of our third-party providers were not scaled properly at drop time, which caused the performance issues. Again, thank you for your continued patience. We're excited to have you on this journey with us, and we will work to make sure everyone can experience collecting in the app hassle-free. If you need support, please send a ticket.
I Okay. What, like, I don't get, like, I mean, I get that they're trying to like push the blame off by saying like one of our third party providers. What do you think about that? Like trying to push the blame off?
I can
Because
understand it could be, but still,
yeah, but I
I
think
saw a
Vivi
comment.
is like at the
Why
end of the
wouldn't you?
day,
Why
at the
wouldn't you
end of the day,
troubleshoot it?
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, at the end of the day though, it's like it's Vivi that's doing it.
Yeah,
So
they're the one like calling the main shot. Like,
yeah.
do we put this drop on? And like I said, like I'm
And
not
if
gonna complain if they have to push things back a week.
yeah,
Like I understand they're probably on a time crunch with like Disney or whatever and the licenses, but would you rather wait a week and have to push it off and just tell the license company like, hey, we want this to be the best experience it can be, and in order to do that we need a little more time, rather than just putting it out and having it be the worst experience I've encountered on the app so far? Like, this is literally the worst, and it's the farthest like they've come. And so, because this is the stuff they'd experience when like in the first like months or whatever, when I joined, like before I joined, they were having issues like this because they couldn't support like 100,000 users or something. So I don't know. That's, sorry if I
I
cut you off.
yeah, I mean, I also don't get why they have the feed on and they have the collectibles.
Yeah,
Like, why
nobody
do they?
cares
Yeah,
about the
nobody needs to
feed,
see
bro.
that.
Nobody cares about the feed. Okay. Right now, especially, like I said, it doesn't even work right. I'll go to comment or like something, I'll press the button and it just doesn't do anything. And then
Yeah,
like a minute later, the red heart will pop up. Or like I'll go to comment and my app will crash or something. Like, just get rid of the feed for right now, or like especially during drops. But like, I don't know. I understand the vision. I understand what they're trying to do. It's just, yeah, when drops are happening, get rid of the feed, get rid of anything you need to make it so that works, because that's what should be prioritized at that time, not posting freaking the cheapest in market, lowest mint or whatever. Like,
yeah.
no. But I forgot to read this one. However, the problem has been identified with the provider, and we have been assured that it has been resolved. We should see a much smoother experience tomorrow and moving forward. It could be not Vivi's fault. Maybe the communication wasn't there. And if so, I take things back. Like, I don't want to be harsh on Vivi here if it's completely not their fault, but I do think they had a say in this
And I
and
think
could
they
have
knew
possibly.
that. I think they knew that people weren't having problem that were they couldn't get in the app too.
Yeah.
That's
How
like
does,
that's the one thing I'm like, really, Vivi, like you shouldn't
yeah.
release something if over like 80% of the people can't even get in. Like,
Yeah. And then this stuff, like they could have avoided this stuff, people just dumping on them, taking steamy, just Disney's going to see all this and they're not going to want to work with Vivi if they keep seeing a bunch of stuff from the audience that just doesn't like the product that came out and like how it came out. So
yeah.
Disney Plus, your first NFT project, and it was a complete disappointment to most people who love your brand and IP. Oh, wait, your response would be, we feel great. The NFTs sold out in a matter of seconds. Can't wait till tomorrow's drop. Yeah. I wonder what Disney said about it actually.
They
Let's
probably
see.
didn't say anything.
Disney Plus, 2 years. Yeah, I don't think they've said anything. Probably best if
Yeah,
they didn't
I
address
don't
it.
think they're gonna say anything.
But yeah, it is true. I mean, they made 1 million today in sales, probably more than that. And I don't know. I'm just, I'm still like, I'm not out of the project by any means, but just, I think there's so many things they could be doing, especially with the amount of money coming in. Like they're getting on the charts for top grossing and stuff, and they're making crazy amounts of money off of like one drop. They just,
Yeah. Like, why can't they just hire at least like 10 people to work exclusively on the things
on,
that need to be fixed?
yeah, or like just a team to improve the app. Like I think the
Yeah.
app is so important to just make it so it's smooth running and isn't like all glitchy and having these issues. Because another, like, I understand I'm biased because I missed the drop, but regardless of that, you can't like disagree and say that the app is perfect right now, because it's far from perfect.
Yeah.
And another thing I'm really upset with is buying the floor afterwards. Okay. This is another reason the app needs to be improved, is I'm giving up. I wasted like an hour today trying to buy like 20 plus slots down from the floor. Like, you know how you try to buy the floor and you get the error message. And I
Yep.
saw people even recommending like, oh yeah, just scroll a little down. I was like, the floor was at like 70 or 80, and I was scrolling to like 190, which was literally like 20, 30 collectibles down, still not getting anything. And I would like try to update it and like try to figure out the best way to update it. And I just think like their servers are too slow. Like it could be my phone is slow too, but I think there is an aspect that has to do with like their servers or something updating things fast enough, because I would update things and see the same collectibles over and over that had already been sold out.
Yeah,
And so
I don't get that, because like one would go up for like $122 and then it'll go away, and then like a minute later I'll see the same exact one, and it's like
for the same price, and it's like, get it off the market. I think that's a major thing, because like, I don't know, I just gave up. Like, I don't care about the Simpsons drop anymore. It's in the past, it's behind me. It was so frustrating. Literally, I hate sitting down for hours after drops trying to buy like way above the floor and still not being successful on anything. And I know there's a bunch of people trying for it at the same time, but I think if they just could fix the app and update the floor price in the market more frequently and get it a little more accurate, that would definitely help out and alleviate a lot of people's stress, because I don't think I'm the only person who was struggling with that.
Yeah. But I also spent like 40 minutes trying to.
I just like had to tell myself like, stop. It doesn't matter. It's not that important. Just give up. Because
same. I was literally
so long.
I know. And I was sitting there like with my phone connected to the wall to charge it. I'm just laying on the ground. I'm like, I need to eat. Like, what am I doing? Like,
and then I got to like prices where I didn't even want to pay that much, but I would just try to see if it was available, and still nothing. So I definitely, that's another thing I would prioritize when fixing the app, is like updating the floor prices, because after drop, things are chaotic and it's just not working. Things are not optimally functioning right now. And there's so much to work on. I know that Veve's aware of that, but it doesn't seem like a lot is being acted on. Maybe it is, and I'm just not seeing it. But I mean, we keep getting these like apology tweets, and it just doesn't seem like things are actually being addressed. So I don't. Did you want to go to Andre?
So, we're actually gonna end the video here, because we're gonna do a little edit and put this at the end of the show. So,
okay.
If you guys like the video, drop a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the little bell icon next to the subscribe button if you want to be notified whenever we post. This is Veve Vision, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Let's go, homies. Let's go, homie.